great thing about the Museum of Natural History is that it's one of the oldest institutions in the city, but at the same time it's got some of the best technology in the city in terms of educating kids. So it's a great place to take your kids if they're interested in dinosaurs or technology or astronomy, and they can get all of that in one package in a great location where they can go and lose themselves for a couple hours in a really, really cool, interactive setting.
I'm on the steps of the American Museum of Natural History, one of New York's greatest treasures. Inside, we're about to get a tour. I have to say, as a native New Yorker who hasn't been here in a while, I'm so excited to see what's inside. But if you're a native or a tourist or family with kids, it's the best place to visit. Let's go inside. So, Donna, do you think we're safe here?
I think so.
The T-Rex is right behind us.
I know, that's true.
Do kids get scared when they come here?
No, because kids mostly know all about the T-Rex.
So are those the real bones of a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
About 85% of them are real.
And how popular is the museum in general?
The museum is the second most visited tourist destination in the world. Wow. It's very, very busy.
So the Planetarium is awesome. It's actually the Rose Center for Earth and Space, and it houses the Hayden Planetarium. It's one of the most famous planetariums in the world, and it's got a Zeiss star projector which projects a map of the Milky Way across the ceiling of the planetarium, and so you can kind of see where the Earth is in relationship to all this other phenomenon in the galaxy.
So here we are in the Hall of Biodiversity. It's amazing in here. What's behind us?
Well, behind us is what we call the Wall of Life. And this shows all the animals in certain categories that are related to each other that are alive. This is the Hall of Ocean Life. And this hall was renovated just a few years ago. And when you come in, the ceiling makes you feel like you're under the ocean.
And not only are we under the ocean, we're next to this amazing giant whale.
Right, this is a blue whale. It's 94 feet long, and it's to scale. And it dominates the room. It's one of the icons at the museum that most people come here to see.
I feel like I've just gone on a trip. Where are we now?
Well, this is the Hall of Mesoamerica, and what we have here are cultures of Mexico and Central America. Most everything here is made out of stone. It's an archaeology hall rather than a straight anthropology hall, so everything has been dug up.
What an amazing day. Thank you so much, Donna. This is an incredible place. I could spend days, hours, weeks here.
That's true. It's a wonderful place to come to.
Do you have a favorite place in the museum?
Well, I have a lot of favorite places, but I suppose if I had to choose one, I'd choose the African Animals Hall, just because it takes me away from New York and I can make believe I'm in Africa visiting with all the animals.
So, the price of admission for the Museum of Natural History is not cheap for a family. It's $14 as suggested admission for adults, $10.50 for students, and $8 for children. So it can be expensive, but admission grants you entry to the whole museum, which includes all the various halls and the Rose Center for Earth and Space.
My favorite part of the museum was the snakes and wizard.
The T-Rex was awesome.
Yeah, I'd like to come back to the museum again.
We love the Museum of Natural History.
To order your own weekly copy of Time Out New York magazine for only $19.97 a year, call 1-866-929-1112 and always stay one step ahead.